Mr. Rooney.
This is a great day. The Senator, Assemblywoman Vanderwalk, and I bring you greetings from Trenton. And sometimes that strikes fear even the hearts of the bravest of men. But it's a good thing today. We're here to acknowledge the achievements of these young men. It's a little bit of deja vu coming to the Northvale troop, because this is where I went to my first Eagle Scout event. I was in town, I was in a local club, and they said to me, look, you're going to go and make a presentation for these Eagle Scouts that had just made it. In fact, they were the first Eagle Scouts in Northvale. And I was counting. There's 32, and you three make 35. And I was here for the first, and everyone since. And at that time, I had no idea what I was going to see. I had never been to an Eagle Court of Honor. I had not been involved with scouting at all. And it really opened my eyes. I was absolutely awestruck as to what I had seen and what I had heard and the accomplishments of these very young men. And I determined at that time that I would do something and really try to get involved. And since that time, I've been, I hate to admit it, but over hundreds. This was actually, if you look in the program, it's 1975 was the first Eagle in Northvale. And we had actually a joint ceremony. I think it was 6 at the time. It was really interesting. But I determined to get involved. And what happened was I became involved. I was actually the charter representative for this troop not too long ago, before that lousy ACLU decided that municipalities couldn't sponsor Boy Scout troops. And that's wrong. But I remember being at the VFW, because the VFW sponsored it early on. And I got involved, and I've been on committees, and I've been very active in scouting, honored several times, and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to stay active in scouting, because it's a great institution. Why do I tell you that? I tell you that, especially you guys, because you can't fool me. You absolutely cannot fool me. I know what it takes for all of you to have gotten to this level. And believe me, you have what it takes. I've seen that, and I count the badges. I make sure that each of you have the 21. I'm glad to see that some of you have exceeded that. So that's a really good thing. But the other thing that I like to bring that up for is because all of you out there, you are witnessing, you're having a very rare privilege today. And what is that privilege? That privilege is the ability to look into the future. These young men are our future. And by what they've done, we know that our future is going to be very, very good. So I want you to take that with you today, and I want all of you to remember that. You are our future. You should be on the front page of the Bergen Record, not what we see about the youth of today. So I'm looking for great things, and all of us here are looking for great things for you. This may be my last Eagle Scout Court of Honor as your elected assemblyman from District 39. I have decided to retire from that office, although you'll see more of me in the future. So right now, as it stands, this is the last Eagle Court of Honor. It couldn't be more fitting than to start in Northvale and to end in Northvale. It's great. Now, the other thing I like to think about, and the Senator and I, and Charlie Vanderwalk, all of us want you to come down to Trenton. We would love the privilege. It's going to be tough for me, but I know Senator Cardinale and Assemblyman Vanderwalk would offer the same thing, is contact our office, make arrangements, come down and have a tour of the State House. It's about an hour and a half. It's a great tour. It's good to see, and it's, you know, we redid that State House between 1986 and 1991. It's in great condition, and we like the privilege and honor of showing it to you. The other thing we can do is introduce you on the floor of the Assembly and the Senate if we're both in session at the same time. And we'll take you over to the governor's office. Of course, and he's still there. I'm sure he'd like to see a happy face for a change, so a smiling face. So please do that. And last thing is, I have my packet here. Inside is a citation from the Assembly, signed by Charlotte Vanderwalk and myself. And my packet is a little bit thicker than everybody else's. And the reason for that is because not only is the citation in there, but there's other things like events in New Jersey, calendar in New Jersey, vacations in New Jersey, schools in New Jersey. You get the picture, guys? New Jersey and you, perfect together. So you keep up the good work, God bless you, and thank you for allowing me to come.
Thank you, Mr. Rooney. Some of us, like myself, have gone to many, many Eagle ceremonies all over the county. Very familiar with John's speeches. It's a great one. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to ask the Honorable Mayor John Hogan to come forward.
Thank you, everyone. Kevin, thank you for having me here today for this very prestigious event. The event is so prestigious that I'm joined today by one of my colleagues, Mayor of Alpine, Paul Tomasco, who's here. And you might say, oh, big deal, he's Mayor of Alpine. But Paul, in January, is going to become head of the Bergen County Mayors Association, so it's quite an honor to have you here today. Today, our community, as you all know, and just by looking around, stands very proud. It's quite a feat to have one new Eagle Scout, but to have 3, that's a major accomplishment. And the work that was done by the families, the work that was done by the candidates, and by Kevin as the leader, excellent. Their projects help to improve our community. They presented their projects to the governing body. We're proud of what they were able to accomplish. So today, your community stands very proud of what you've done. Wednesday night, I spoke to Kevin already. Wednesday night, as further honor to our new Eagle Scouts, we're inviting you to come to the regular mayor and council meeting, families, and whoever else wants to come. I know some people here from Long Island. I don't think you're going to want to drive all the way back for a council meeting. But whoever wants to come, we will be honoring you once again. We expect the county executive and other dignitaries to be showing up for the council meeting. So we hope to see you then. Looking down the list of rosters, we're now at 35 Eagle Scouts. Looking down at the names and being around as long as I've been around, one of those individuals went on to become a very successful physician, a medical doctor. Another individual served his country, and unfortunately, he perished while serving his country, and there's a street that's named after him right near our school. Northville does produce leaders, and it's evidence we could go through each and every name, and we'll see everything that was accomplished by these individuals. In the future, it doesn't end with becoming Eagle Scout. Believe me, it never ends. You can go on and do many other things in your community. You know, we have volunteer areas in the ambulance corps and the fire department. Some of you someday may be thinking about doing the stuff that I do. Take your time on that one. I'm a little young yet, but we hope you do consider elected office. It's the way to really serve the public. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to the families. If I see the person that drove from Long Island today to come all the way to Little Northville, congratulations to all of you. Wednesday night, we hope to see you there. If I can ask the 3 new Eagle Scouts, if you can please rise for 1 second. Just the Scouts. Families, you can relax. Christopher, Weili, and Tyler, I have a presentation for you. It's from the Northville governing body, and it says, the Northville Mayor and Council commend and congratulate you on your achievement of the highest honor in Boy Scouting, Eagle Scout Court of Honor. Your dedication over the years of scouting has shown outstanding leadership, determination, and commitment to your community. And it has a fancy gold seal from the office of the mayor also to help you remember this day. Congratulations, everybody.